We're going to piggyback in our comeback kid, and let's go with our Mount Rushmore of Americans. Now, basically, the only caveat is that you have to be an American citizen or an American person. Yep. And here we go. Let's start off. Robert won last week. It was actually Sunday. It was a horse race.
Did we have the final polls? I didn't even see the final.
I had a 32%.
We tied?
We tied.
Dude,
last I saw, we tied.
I saw it like the first time I looked at it, it was like 26.
It was crazy.
30
Sunday, I kept
and
checking.
40 something, and I gave up at that point. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm not gonna make this comeback.
I was in front from like Friday, since the poll went up. I was in front, and then Sunday you started gaining a lot of ground, and then last minute Robert, I guess, activated all of his burner accounts, and then Robert pulled.
You know why Sunday I gained ground?
Sunday,
football day. Sebastian Janikowski. That's when all my football fans came out. That's what it was.
That's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
So the final ended up being Pat and Alex at 32%, and then me at 36%.
Damn it.
Does it list one of us as third or tied at second?
So what we do in that situation is then the person that had the person that drafted like first, it's like, bocce ball, where it's like if you tie, then the person that shot first shoots first again. Okay. So since you picked first, you pick first again.
I saw that I was first on the list, but
and I guess we have to make a tie-break system now in place. But if in the future there are two people tied for first, then I guess the one person that is not in the tie would have to make the deal.
If you would like to do a tiebreaker now, I have my lucky dollar coin.
No, I'll just let you draft
Dwight
first.
D. Eisen. Okay, in the future this can be our.
Okay, but I'm just saying, in the future, if it were to break a tie for first place, then whichever one of the three of us was not in the tie would be the tiebreaker. That's fair, right?
Oh, they choose?
That's the easiest way for me.
I like the dollar coin, man. It can't get any fairer than that.
But I feel like
I've made many life decisions.
But we're looking at the overall score at the end of Mount Rushmore season, and I feel like a coin toss is just luck. Whereas Robert would probably have a better.
But you can have bias.
Right, Robert's a biased motherfucker.
Well, why are you assuming it's always going to be us tying?
We don't have burner accounts. That's why.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it's just Mount Rushmore of Americans for the 4th of July and America's birthday. Pat, why don't you start us off? Who are we going with?
See, this is always my problem, is I always feel like I have to take the obvious choice right away. George Washington.
Yeah.
You got to take old Georgie number one.
That was what I would have taken, too.
The general himself.
He gave us our country. I mean, the first president.
He crossed that Delaware.
He invented the $1 bill and the quarter, which are two of the most, the biggest pieces of currency in American history.
He grew weed.
His teeth were made of wool.
Or hemp, maybe.
And he loved cherries.
No, he cut down a cherry tree.
He loved cherries. That's what I
mean, who doesn't?
He loved cherries. Hold on.
So, George, Alex?
I'm going to go with somebody that I feel like we didn't take in our draft last week that I thought is just one of the most American people of all time. I'm going to go Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Fucking Norris. Fucking Chuck Norris.
Is he more Texan,
I'm going to go but he's just American because Texas is America. I would say it's the biggest state in America, like the most important big state.
It's the best country in America.
Get the fuck out of here with your land mass. Get the fuck out. Texas is the best. So I'm going to go Chuck Norris with my first overall pick.
It's a great pick.
Robert, you got 2 picks right here.
Oh, I do? Okay. Well, I'm going to go
Snake draft.
I'm going to go with Abraham Lincoln. My first one.
Yep. Freed the slaves.
Yep.
Freed the slaves.
He did. And then I'm going to go J.J. Watt.
Ooh. Going local here, huh?
Trying to get that local vote.
J.J. Watt.
He is a great American.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick right there. I like that. Dude. So that... I didn't have JJ. I did have Abe Lincoln.
I did not have JJ.
I'm going to have to readjust on this one, but I think I'm going to go with, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
Hogan has you got the gif of him on the guitar. He is a real American.
He is.
And that's why I'm going to go with the Hulkamania.
Great pick.
All right, Pat,
now,
you got 2 right here.
I'm happy because I'm actually getting to draft who was second on my list.
Oh, yeah?
John fucking Wayne.
John Wayne's a good pick.
John Wayne.
He just doesn't mean as much to me.
Oh, just
because I'm not as big of a John Wayne movie guy as a lot of other people, but I respect the fuck out of him.
You gotta respect him.
You do, and that's a good pick.
Now I got a solid 3 or 4. I got to choose from here.
This is your 3rd pick here. We're starting the 3rd round.
I gotta go Ronald Reagan.
Ronnie Reagan. Yeah,
Ronald Reagan,
two
man.
presidents.
2 presidents. I almost didn't want to do it, but I personally I can't pass on Ronald Reagan.
That's a good pick. It's a good pick. All right, I am gonna go with somebody. He may be not necessarily a real person, but he is probably, I would argue, maybe the most.
I might
American,
have to contest this then if it's not a real
maybe
person.
be the most American person of all time. Uncle Sam. I'm gonna go Uncle
Can't
Sam.
contest
That
it.
is USA.
Can't contest
That's
that.
how they, Uncle Sam.
Can't contest
Your old
it.
Uncle Sam. He wants you. He wants you, and I feel like that's pretty. That's about as America as you can
That's
get.
a great pick. That's a
I'm
great pick.
contesting it. That's
Yeah.
not. That's not a real person. It had to be an American.
He is an American.
Or a citizen.
Uncle Sam
What's the
stands
point of saying
for
American
USA.
and citizen?
USA.
If Uncle Sam is not a citizen.
Do we leave it to the coin flip? Then?
We didn't say citizens. You have to be an American.
You did say citizen at the beginning of this.
Well, because like you can get Arnie. Like Arnie got his citizenship. I guarantee you, Uncle Sam is grandfathered in.
I don't know. Like I'm kind of with Robert. Like I was expecting real people too.
Yeah.
Uncle
it-
Sam.
If we would have
that
done,
is
if we
real.
would have done fictional people, I would have done something like Superman or something like that.
But he wasn't American. Well, I mean, he was
he-
from Kansas, but he was Kryptonian.
Then I would
He's
say then
American.
Hulk Hogan's out too, because Hulk Hogan's
Hulk
not
Hogan
really
is a real
Hulk
person.
Hogan.
He's a real person.
But he's a real person.
That's a made up name. It's a made up thing.
Do we leave it to the coin flip? Do we coin flip to see if we leave it to the coin flip and then coin
Do we
flip?
coin flip? I don't know. I think Uncle Sam is an American.
I think we got a coin flip because I'm torn.
All right, we'll coin flip.
I can't.
We'll coin. You know what? We'll leave it up to the coin. We're
All right,
flipping a coin
all right.
right now.
And I'm just gonna
Is,
flip it.
is that fair? If we leave it up to the coin, if the coin lands on heads, is it okay?
Heads, he's okay. Tails, he's not.
Okay.
I'm not
and,
gonna
and if
look
it's tails,
at
I
which
get to
side
pick
is
again,
up.
though.
Heads, he's okay. Tails, he's not. Heads. It passes.
It's heads. Uncle
Okay.
Sam, he lives.
Okay.
He
It
lives.
passes. It
All
passed
right.
the coin test. But I do get your objection, Robert.
I mean, if you went like Homer Simpson, I would say that would fit, I don't think you should go
I think
Homer
so, though,
Simpson in
because
this, but
because he's a cartoon. Now, Uncle Sam I'll only allow because it's the embodiment of America.
he is USA.
That's the only reason I couldn't choose, and I had to leave it to the coin flip because I know I'm the tiebreaker when there's a 1-1.
All right. I appreciate us, abiding by a system at least. Let
Robert?
us know at Pass the Gray Pod if you disagree. If you disagree, don't vote for me.
Yeah,
That's as simple as that. We'll see. The people will be the voice.
the people will be the voice.
All right, I'm gonna finish it off.
you have the
with,
2 picks right here.
with Neil Armstrong.
Oh, I had him too.
He claimed the moon for America.
That's a pretty strong pick.
We
dude.
do have dibs. That's our
And
moon.
the third, it was basically him. They was saying dibs.
Yep. And I'm gonna go with Bruce Springsteen.
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 That's a great one.
Tongue-tied.
Born in the USA.
Yeah, I feel like because we played Georgie. Honestly, really surprised Robert went with Bruce Springsteen.
I was a little shocked there.
Thought he was for sure taking Captain America at some point in this draft
But see,
since
that's
he had
the
been
thing,
floating
that's a
around.
cartoon, though,
But
man.
I thought Captain America is game,
But Robert was like me. He was thinking it had to be real person.
Yeah, I thought it was a
Okay. Okay, thinking outside the box.
We
there.
didn't stipulate well enough to begin.
All right, well, I am going to go with my final pick while old Brucey's playing under us. Now, this is another one that might be contested, and if it's contested, I'm cool with it because I got a backup. I'm going to go with the troops.
Nope. Can't
The
take
troops. I
You
think the
can't-
troops should be...
No.
I mean, there's a lot of... They're American
you
citizens.
get
They're
one.
real.
You get one.
All right. Fine. I'm going to go with John Hancock. Because
Hancock.
he had maybe what I would say is the most alpha American move of all time, where it's like sign. We were talking about it a little bit before we started the podcast. When we were signing the Declaration of Independence, Emma was like, "What happened if we didn't win?" It's like those are the first guys that they kill, and they probably publicly kill them. And they fuck them up. And old Johnny Hancock whipped his dick out and said, "Suck it, Britain. This is our country now." And then they're like, "No, you can't just say that." And he's like, "I didn't say it. I declared it."
Man, that's a great
I'm gonna go
pick.
John Hancock is my final pick.
And dude, you know
But
what?
the troops I thought should have been an acceptable answer to.
You saying the troops there, I think I'm gonna have to go with somebody I don't even have on my list because they just popped in my head now. Now I've got another down to 4. Son of a bitch, but you know what? Because you brought up the troops, I think I'm gonna have to go Chris Kyle, the American sniper himself.
But
I
you could also argue that he made up some stories because Jesse the Body said that, and
Jesse
like
the Body is from Minnesota, and he's a fucking liar.
I'm not saying Jesse's not lying. I'm just saying there's a little asterisk next to that.
I had to pass
for some libs,
some fire
libs out there.
Some fire choices I had there, but Chris Kyle popped in my head, and I don't think you can go against the American Sniper.
I just loved this Mount Rushmore.
This was a great one.
It was a fun one, and I don't like. All right, I'm gonna read them off right here, and just everybody just try and be unbiased. We're probably all still gonna say our own names.
Yeah,
but just try and be unbiased. Pat. George, like all of them are strong. Pat has George Washington, John Wayne, Ronald Reagan, and Chris Kyle. I have Chuck Norris, Hulk Hogan, Uncle Sam, and John Hancock. Robert has Abe Lincoln, J.J. Watt, Neil Armstrong, and Bruce Springsteen.
I like mine.
I like mine.
Well, honor.